How's everybody doing? My name is Kurt Friedrich and I am the owner driver for CFRacing, and welcome to our second pre-race video for the 2024 race season. First off, I want to thank our sponsors, Krista Murphy with eXp Realty. Krista Murphy is a real estate agent here in the Richmond area. She also does a lot within the community of the Richmond area. She also does a lot with the military community here in the Richmond area. So if anybody's needing any help with buying or selling homes in the Richmond area, reach out to Krista Murphy. She'll be a great asset to your buying and selling needs, your buying and selling real estate needs. Definitely put her contact information in the description below. Also want to thank Jim's by Denny on eBay for their continued support. Jim's by Denny on eBay is a online sales store. Basically what they sell is loose gemstones and settings for people at home that will have want to do some of their own projects that they want to do at home, kind of customize some of their own work. So kind of some good stuff for them to buy some cheap stuff and save some money and kind of do some of their own projects and customize some of their own work. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hit the notes. First off, I just wanted to kind of quickly touch base on what we've been working on. It's been almost a month since we raced, and I'll start with the easy stuff first. One of the things I worked on is I drilled some holes in the back bumper and run some wire ties through the back bumper, and hopefully that's going to be something that's going to improve securing the back bumper to the back of the go-kart. As you've seen in some of our other post-race videos, that's an issue that we've been having with the rear bumper coming loose throughout the races, and in some cases even coming off of the go-kart in some of the races. So some of the advice of some of the other karters that I've been asking around, that's what they suggested that I try and do is drill a hole through the bolt and run some wire, safety wire through it. So we knocked that out over the weekend, or between the last race. Another thing as a safety measure here on the on the steering upright post, we had, for safety measure, we failed a tech. We needed a safety pin or cotter pin run through the bolt. We had it double nutted, but they wanted a cotter pin run through that bolt, so I had to I ordered one, but since this go-kart's really old, they switched from a Allen head bolt to a socket head bolt, and so we didn't have that one, so I had to come up with my own way of drilling it myself, and asked somebody for some tips on how to do that, and their tips worked out, so was able to get that accomplished. And this weekend I'll go get the tech guy and let him know that we accomplished that, and pass tech this go around. Big thing working on this time is we're working on changing some things around here in the front end steering. I really feel like one of the issues that we're having with the handling of the go-kart is in the front steering. I'm not going to go too in depth into what it is that we are changing, because I don't want to really give away any secrets, but basically we're going to be doing some playing around here on the front steering, and I don't know if it's going to help. I'm going to just be honest, I don't know if it's going to help, but the only way to find out if it is going to help is to make the change and go out there and put it on the track and see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, and we know it doesn't, then it's not going to help. We can eliminate that as being a factor as why the go-kart is not handling as well as it should. If it does help, and I'm making a big adjustment on it with about a 3/8 of an inch to a 1/2 inch adjustment on one of the bolts here. So taking a big swing at it, and I'm really hoping to be able to see a big difference. So again, the only way to find out is to get it on the track and see how it handles. And you never know, maybe it'll be the difference between really bringing this go-kart to life on the track. One of the things that did kind of just want to cover is some areas that we really want to improve on, especially this week. Not really goals for this particular weekend, but just goals starting this week and going in. Me as a driver, I want to get better at feeling the go-kart and seeing what the go-kart's need and exactly what it's doing and exactly what changes we're doing and how that affects the go-kart. Reading the track. It's a dirt track. One weekend the track could be this way, the next weekend it could be that way. And go and read how the track is. And then the third thing is the tire testing. Read what the track is doing, and then what do I, based off of what the track is telling me, like I'll tell Malou during the race day, I'll be like, I'm going to go see what the track is telling me. And go on the track and see how it looks. And then based off of that information, what I'm seeing, know what to do with the tires to get the tires ready for the races to improve the handling of the go-kart. So those are big things moving forward. As far as this weekend though, it's kind of been really touch and go as what our plans were. We're going to go run at Capital City Speedway. That was our original plan. We did change to decide to run to Albemarle just because the last race at CCS, none of the clone engines showed up. I think it was because there was a big money at a 1K race for Clone Heavy at Albemarle and also WKA race at Liberty. So I think that drew the clones away from CCS. This weekend there's a $500 race at Albemarle for Clone Heavy that may pull some of the clones away. I let Cameron Wood, one of the friends helping me out up at CCS, know that I was probably going to go down there. He offered me to borrow a Ducar engine in case that none of the clones show up. So I said, yeah, I'll come up there. So the plan is now we're going to go back. Our plan is to go again to Capital City Speedway and plan to run clone medium and clone heavy. If no other clones show up, then we're going to take the clone engine off and we're going to put his Ducar engine on and run Ducar Heavy and Ducar 400, I think are the names for those classes. And our goals for this weekend are pretty basic. Number one, finish the races. On all honesty, we haven't really finished any races lately. We either one get spun out or one I got to get lapped or the last race last season I physically couldn't handle on. But which, by the way, physically doing a whole lot better than I was a month ago. Been in the gym getting back in shape, so really don't think I can use physically not being able to finish the race as an excuse this weekend. Can't come back on Monday and use that as an excuse. Second thing is tire testing. Kind of doing the same thing with the tires that we did last time, but only I wanted to change up where I'm running when I bolt the tires, different sets of tires onto the go-kart based off what the track was doing. And then again, going and seeing what the track is telling me. And then going back again, learn what the kart is doing. I want to get out there and get some get laps in and get a good feel of what the go-kart is actually doing in the track. So yeah, that's what we got going on for this weekend. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting back on the track. Our only race for this month. And weather should be good. So it's hopefully going to be a good turnout and a good day out there at Capital City Speedway. So with all that being said, again, I want to thank our sponsors, Kristen Murphy with eXp Realty, Gems by Denny on eBay, and we are looking for additional sponsors. If anybody is wanting to get a little bit more exposure for their brand, we'd be glad to help you come on board. Reach out to me and I can talk about some of the deals that we have going on. And just remember, when you put your sticker on our go-kart, you're just not putting a sticker on our go-kart, but you're also considered a member of the team. I also want to thank Malou, my wife Malou, for filming this video and her continued help with our racing operations. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, rate, share, all of the above. And we'll see you guys in a few days for the post-race video. Till then, take it easy.